What is going on, guys? It is your boy Chaos Pro. Today we have another fun episode for the Marvel Rivals podcast. I'm here with my awesome, beloved co-host, Skinny Lad Chris. Chris, how is your week?
I've been doing glorious. I've been so happy. There's so much
Glorious.
Rivals new, so
Dude,
much new news, so much
dude,
everything.
dude. Okay, how is your okay? How is your week? How is your week? What have you been doing?
It's been good. It's actually been really good.
Why?
I don't know. It's nice. I've been taking the time to just play like all of my backlog of games
Uh-huh.
before Rivals comes out, and it's been really fun.
Okay. Well, I got some pretty cool news to tell you
Yeah, I was
about
gonna say,
mine.
what about you, sir? How's your week been?
Your boy locked it down, all right? Your boy locked it down. Okay, we're going to cover this real fast, and then we're going to just jump into all the news. But your boy
yeah.
popped the big question. I just got back from Alaska. I'm not going to lie. I've only been home for like a couple of hours, and I scavenged to set up my setup and everything. I have been away from my computer for a week. And your boy is officially engaged for 2025, dude.
So happy.
So
I'm so happy.
yeah, so I asked her under the Northern Lights, and it was a great week. I'll leave it at that. On top of the fact that we got a roadmap, ladies and gentlemen. How many
days?
days?
Fat roadmap. Not
So
just
good.
any roadmap.
Chris, how many days away are we?
How many days? Only 18, which is kind of crazy.
18 days, my dude. 18. Chris, okay.
18, and for us, it's like, I was gonna say since it's later, but it's like 7.
All right, so
it's not even that late.
We've got probably, this is going to be the biggest episode to date. Every time we keep saying it, oh, this is going to be our biggest episode. This is also going to be
every time until release. Yeah,
yes,
it's gonna happen.
So for those that don't know, this is the Marvel Rivals podcast, the awesome one and only one on the market at the moment. So if you guys can, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Chris as well as to me. Don't forget to comment below what is your favorite thing about this podcast, because we're awesome. So today,
Huge. Huge. So
yes,
true, King.
we are the #1 podcast for Marvel Rivals. So 18 days away, and I think we're going to start it off in the time of this recording. We just got, like, not even a minute ago, the brand new drop for the Wakanda map.
Yeah, which looks very sick.
Okay.
Probably design-wise, favorite.
It's so majestic, but we're actually gonna throw that to the side for a second, even though we're bringing it up, because it got dropped on us as we're starting this recording. It literally got dropped on us, so we actually had to watch it real quick, and then we're going to be covering it. But we have a whole list of other things that we want to basically kind of go over. Lots of them. We're going to start it off, though, with the skins. We're going to start off the skins and then into the roadmap. They have been dropping skins, Chris, left and right. What is your favorite so far?
I'll be honest, probably Loki. I think the Loki one is super clean.
Yeah, I kind of have to hard agree. I think the Loki one is phenomenal. I would say purely based on, I don't know, I actually really liked the Adam Warlock a lot. I think we also got a Mantis one. The Mantis, I think, actually looks better than the normal Mantis.
Yeah, there's one, the Mantis skin. I don't. For a second, it looked off to me. It's because they made her eyes like insanely blue.
Yeah, they did also make it a little, I think, more anime-like. But
yeah,
I'm actually okay with that. Like, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, the skins look really nice.
I was I think I was talking on Twitter. I couldn't remember if it was Drewberry or if it was the Rivals guy, and I was like, I love this skin way more than the normal, and they were like, one of them was like, agreed. It's just like, yes, dude. It is really good. And then I can't remember, was Thor Ragnarok last week or this week? No, it was one of the first ones.
I think it's one of the first.
But they showed it in the roadmap, so, and man, does it look majestic.
It does look beautiful. Okay, that is huge call out. Some of the skins just have completely like new animations for like the highlights, which is insane.
Yeah. Okay. So well, let's see here. We've had Mantis. We've had Loki. We've had Adam Warlock. Who else am I missing? We're missing a couple, right?
Rocket.
Oh, Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, Doctor Strange.
Doctor,
His
you don't like
his
it?
I think I like it, but not as much as the other ones to be honest, which surprised me.
I've got to be honest. I actually really like it, and I love the shoulder pads on it. They look very, I would say, demented or not demented, cynical. I guess that's a good
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It looks very like evil esque too, and I like that because when you're dabbling in the dark arts over here, you got the dark hold. I kind of like that. I think it's really good. And then I believe who else have we gotten? I can't even. There's so much that I'm
I know I'm
forgetting
mixing
things.
up. I'm mixing up from all the days.
Yeah. We've gotten a couple of good ones. Oh, we also got the Star-Lord MCU skin. I believe that was a part of
Oh
this
yeah.
week. Yeah,
It
that one.
was, yeah.
They dropped a bunch of MCUs. I actually really like it because he looks like your boy with a goatee, dude. I'm just gonna put that out there, okay? It doesn't look like Chris Pratt. It looks like.
I I don't know why. I thought at first I wasn't gonna like a lot of the MCU skins, but they I think they're coming out better than I thought they would, which is making me really happy.
Yeah, I'm actually very happy about how things have been going for this for the most part. But with that being said, with all the skins, we're going to be going into the roadmap. Bro, drop it on us. What is actually, you know what? I got to hit you with a quick fact. So the developer, I could be wrong about this, but from what I have learned, that developer actually doesn't really speak any form of English, or he only knew, I guess, a couple of sentences
Yeah,
prior to doing that.
they said before they'd only ever hear him speak in a sentence,
Right.
nothing
And
more.
and so I just want to give a quick shout out to that guy. Amazing job. You did
Yeah, huge shout out. He did fantastic for
more than
like his
fantastic.
like
That is
pronunciation
so.
on everything as well. Like he did
Oh
great.
man, and dude, everything. I'm gonna call that man the NetEase Santa Claus. Okay, that's his new
Yeah,
gamer name.
he actually is.
Is literally, we are getting so. He gave us everything. I'm not exaggerating. I am. This is not a paid podcast. This is not. This is nothing. This is purely from the heart. This guy right here basically dropped everything that you could ever want from a developer in a roadmap, in terms of transparency, in terms of like just everything, like transparency, what we could want, what we need to hear, everything, maps, everything.
Yeah, and so honest.
Yeah.
Like he was
And
being super honest with it as well.
so typically whenever a game is dropping, especially around December, and I'm not gonna say specific games, but big AAA games, they drop and they're like, here's the game. And then it's like, awesome, we play it for the first couple of weeks and we're like, it's all right. After a
Yeah.
couple of weeks, it's just like, this is cool. When are we gonna get this? When are we gonna get that? When are we gonna get that? And when are we gonna get this? Chris, this dude drops like the biggest bombshell. Just this guy is coming out with the salt, just sprinkling it over the 14 ounce, 16 ounce steak, dude. And he's like, all right, so season 0. Here's every season going forward and what to expect. Here's everything that comes with it. And he just doesn't let up. And I'm just like popcorn eating. I'm just like,
It's making me so happy. I literally couldn't stop like grinning. I like kept getting close to my screen while watching it.
Just
He's not a single bit of bad news. It only just kept getting better and better.
yeah, dude. Okay, so he starts it off with the Hulk. We're gonna cover the Hulk thing first, okay? Because this is the big thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chris and we're gonna play a game with the community in this podcast prior hand, because they mention that the Hulk is basically like the first character they ever designed, and they use that like nice little like the gorilla leap that he has, the Hulk leap, as a way to get into the the developer roadmap, and I think that's great. And then he says that basically we're counting down the days, and we're basically gonna have a bunch of new characters. In the next we have 18 days. 6 characters are gonna be getting announced up until launch, and he says Hulk is gonna get a whole new team up on the last character reveal, I guess. Chris, you got to give me the predictions. What is the character? Who do you think it is going to be?
I don't know. There's a couple. I have some silly ones, and I have some ones where I feel like it could actually be possible. I don't.
I'm ready. I just want to hear what you have to say first. I've been thinking about this. I have been in an igloo for the last couple of days, and I've just been thinking, because I have no computer. I have Wi-Fi on my phone, and I'm just like, dude, I need to know. But what do you got?
I know they slightly teased him before in one of the past trailers. I'm thinking Hawkeye.
I actually didn't think about that. Okay, him and Hulk do have some, which is really weird. But they have
weird,
some lore.
It's a thing. It is. It's a weird thing, but it's there.
Yeah, because the whole thing with Hawkeye and it's technically Maestro or World Destroying Hulk or World Bringer Hulk. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that your only guess?
That's my main one. Otherwise, I'm not really sure.
Okay, so these characters, they're not confirmed. I'm just spitballing. Okay, there's 2 heroes in my mind that I'm thinking of, and one of them is because I'm gonna drop it real quick. Just keep the air. Everyone wants Wolverine, and Wolverine first appeared in Hulk. I don't know if you knew that. They have history. Now I'm thinking it could be cool. He says everyone's gonna love him, right? Everyone loves Wolverine. So that's my easy go-to. That's what everyone's kind of aiming to, right?
Understandable, yeah.
But I thought about this, and I put as I was looking, into the Northern Lights this past week, I was thinking, what could it be? Doom seems to be the big premise, right? As to obviously the direction that they're going in, for a villain or whatever, But this is Marvel Rivals, dude. This is Rivals. Who is Doom's rival? You can't have Doom without the Fantastic Four, okay? Now here's what I'm saying, because they said that we're gonna love the team. We're gonna love the team up, okay? I'm either thinking Wolverine on claws, in the back of Hulk, Groot and Rocket, or I'm thinking the Thing. Because it's clobbering time, all right? It's clobbering time. And what if we got a Hulk ability where Hulk actually has Hulk Smash, and that's the ability that we've been wanting to have for Hulk, right? Because they're saying,
I do feel like bro's been missing a smash.
Huh?
He needs a smash. Hulk needs a smash.
Hulk needs to smash, dude, all right? And, dude, I'm just saying, clobbering time, Hulk Smash, that really could work if they bring in Thing, right? I don't know if they're planning on doing that, but that could be really cool if they did. And I'm only speculating because clobbering time and Smash, it makes sense. Captain America's shield throw is held behind a team up ability, which is but with Thor.
Yeah,
it's held. It's his most iconic thing that he has, where he's consistently shield throwing, is held back by a team up. So if that's the direction they're going, I could see Hulk. Maybe that's the direction they go with that. And I think
that's definitely not that far of a reach. I think they definitely can just gatekeep one of the primary abilities of a character.
You want to use the full ability? All right, team up, baby. It's team up time. It's clobbering time. No, I think that's my far-fetched pitch. That's my far-fetched pitch. Okay, and and I only say that because I've been thinking if Doom is, you can't have Doom. We have Galactica, which is technically the daughter of Galactus. So we have
Yeah.
two major Fantastic Four, okay, villains, and you really can never have them without a Fantastic Four. So that's just my only speculation. So I think that's my chaos prediction. All right, dude. I said
That's
it.
not bad actually.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm feeling the Wolverine. I really want Wolverine.
I would just whatever we get, I just want Hulk smash because
I want him to have like a Marvel vs. Capcom ult. I want him to just
where he hits and then the boom boom boom.
Yeah,
boom.
and then like
yes,
a shockwave on the
earth,
ground.
like earth shatter. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead, I guess, and get into the roadmap, the official. Like we're actually gonna talk about things. He comes in and basically just drops. He reaches into his Santa goodie bag and he's like,
Yeah, he knows
"All right."
exactly what I want. I've been a good boy this year. Clearly, he just like won't stop giving me presents.
I will
Every
attest.
single line.
I don't know if you knew this, but I actually went to the North Pole, by the way, in Alaska. I kid you not. And Santa did actually, he did say you were on the good list this year. So good job.
Oh, and that makes me so happy.
I actually did go to the North Pole. I am not capping, by the way. I actually went.
No, yeah,
there is an actual North Pole in Alaska. But yeah, dude, I gotta be honest, man. The first thing he did after that was he talked about monetization. All right, they officially say it verbatim. He said we're gonna address it on the table. There will be no monetization or pay to win schemes. He said schemes.
He called out every other game. He said
exactly.
no schemes.
Exactly. He literally, that shot's fired, dude.
Yeah, if every other game dev knows, like, oh, come on,
they're
man.
like, come on, dude. You're ruining it for the rest of us. No,
You're
they're
ruining
making
the fun, man.
They're
Come
making
on.
video games awesome. Okay, they're making video games back to like the early 2000s again, man. This is what you should expect from a developer. He is honestly setting the bar and setting the toe of what we should be getting, and I cannot.
Yeah.
I can't be any more happier.
I think especially for like a hero shooter, the bar is getting set like insanely high. And it's not like, and they're doing it casually. Like they don't present it like it's something insane, but it is. Like you compare this release to any other game and it feels like wild.
I know you didn't really play the other Disney hero shooter, Star Wars Hunters. Did you? You didn't try that. You didn't play it, right?
No, I didn't get to.
So I played it. It's on the mobile and it's on the Switch as another Disney game, technically that was just recently released. And I have to be honest, although I never spent any money on it, and it is technically a free to play hero. It's a 4-on-4 hero shooter, Star Wars. And for a mobile game and a Switch game, it is fun. I did get to the max ranking. I just want to put that out there, top 100 Star Wars mobile game over here.
Just a little quick flex.
Yes, but I did get to Kyber 1. I got to be honest, the pay experience in that game was so overly whelming. It was not friendly at all when it came to. They actually did gatekeep a hero behind the battle pass. And I was like, it's like almost like the Boba Fett style character, like the Mandalorian character that you could play. And I was like turned off by that. And so the fact that they're basically saying, look, Marvel Rivals fans, we're not going to do that. We're not going down this road. That is the biggest reassurance for me because I just want to enjoy this with my friends purely. I don't want any of my friends feeling like they spent money and they wasted it. And he just addresses it like, we're not doing that. And on top of that, we're going to just do battle passes. But what they give us for the battle passes, Chris, dude, do you want to tell them what we manifest?
Yeah. Oh, we manifested so good,
dude.
We were joking. I was joking about it a little bit. It was like setting the standard really high, but then they actually did it. We officially get 8 maps.
They're watching.
We actually get 8 maps.
They're watching, dude.
They believed in us.
Dude, the Marvel Rival podcast manifested 8 maps on launch. I said, dude, if they drop 5,
think about it. That is crazy.
That's so much. That is so much.
8.
Did you know that Call of Duty like 2 years ago dropped with like 3 maps? Or I think it was like 3.
That's why when you
And
were saying before.
that's one of the biggest AAA games. These guys are doing it,
and
it's free to play. It's free to play.
That's why before you were like 5. That's a lot of maps, and I was like, let's just. I was like, I was to throw it out there 8. Just that is what I want, and they actually did it.
You literally said I would just be so happy with 8. You said it, and then they're like, we're gonna be dropping. I actually think it's 9. I don't know if I'm counting this right, but they said 8 maps, 1 conquest map. What is that?
I think I don't think a lot of people played Conquest, but it was like a separate game mode.
I think isn't like a team deathmatch or something.
Yeah, it was like I don't know what it was to be fair, but I played it once game mode.
Yeah, I played it once or twice, but I almost never. I don't know why I didn't try it too much. I had some friends try it, but I want to know what that is. And then they said 1 brand new training mode. I was like, dude, yeah, Christmas game early, Chris.
I know. I was so that already was like insane news to me.
Did you?
Like 8 maps.
Did you see my reaction when my reaction video?
Yeah, I
was like yelling, Chris, we did it!
You're like, skinny lad, we did it!
We did it! We got it! Yeah, I was so juiced about that. Okay, so they basically said season 1 is going to be in January, but season 0 is going to be dropping on launch. Season 0 will be there will be a battle pass. It's going to be 1 month long, and then they basically said, look, season 1 is in early January, and it's going to set the standard of what to expect. And then he goes, skins, heroes. He didn't say hero. He said heroes. Okay.
Heroes is crazy.
With an S. Talk. Yes, dude. Okay. He said heroes and then new game modes. I'm like, and then he goes, and it's going to be every 3 months. I'm Chris. This is going to be the greatest year of my life.
And it's going to be, he's actually Santa Claus. Like, you can't hit me with like the wombo combo of, oh yeah, you get 8 maps just like you wanted. Oh, and heroes and new game modes. Like,
to be fair, and this is speculative, but heroes in general, like when you think about it though, like it
could be one.
It could be one, and you know what? I'm still 1 character every 3 months. That's still like I'm cool with that.
4 a year.
That's 4,
when you start with 33, that's fine.
That's so much. And then he said and team up abilities, new team ups. Dude.
Yeah, the team. Yeah, the mix of because think about this. Starting 30. Okay, you start with 33, right? That's already crazy.
Right.
And then a month after that, you get a new character.
This just popped in my head. I'm not
like at least
you.
one.
Do you remember how when we're playing the beta, it says seasonal bonus?
Yeah.
Do you think that that's what they mean?
Yeah, that's the team up thing.
So maybe for that 3 months, like we'll just use Scarlet because you obviously play the character. Maybe she does get that 15% bonus during that seasonal bonus.
Yeah, I know the way it works is every team up anchor gets the bonus, the seasonal bonus.
I see. Do you think we can get more Scarlet Witch anchors? I'm just joking. More people with swords?
I think okay. I don't know if they need to bring sword back. I do think it'd be fun though if Scarlet got to team up with somebody else.
That would be give her another ability.
Obviously that makes sense, but like having her team up with somebody else could also be really cool. I think.
Maybe a new projectile, kind of like Storm. Storm got a whole other
or somebody else becomes the team up anchor, and Wanda gets a new ability.
That was cool. But dude, man, they really were like, okay, look. We're gonna pack it in this 1 month, season 0. Doom is like obviously gonna be, what's it called? Doom Rises, I think.
Doom's Rise.
Doom's Rise, yeah. And then they were like, here's the 4 maps, or not 4 maps, but like 4, I guess, Chronoverse theme things that we're pulling from, and an ever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Wait, give me a second. That. I don't know why I was drooling at the screen when he started talking about the lore.
Yeah, and he was like,
I love how in depth they're already going into like it's not even out yet, and they're like, oh yeah, here's the 4 separate universes that all these things are taking place. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's not just a multiplayer game. It's gonna have a multiplayer, like kind of like a Fortnite-esque, seems like a Fortnite-esque,
Yeah, they're
story
gonna
to
have
it.
A storyline. Yeah,
I like that because then obviously we're gonna always probably get little Easter egg. I mean, Marvel's always giving everybody Easter eggs and
yeah,
pop outs and stuff. And you're like, oh, here's a hint to the other new character. Even in their trailer videos, they're always giving us like Easter eggs this, Easter egg that, and I'm like, dude, this is y'all are spoiling us, dude. Like, what did we do to deserve this?
That's what I'm saying. How good of a boy was I this year for him to come out here and give me everything?
You only
Every
play
single
one
thing.
character, and I'm just saying,
I only play one character, and I'm still happy. I don't
you're
care.
so happy. I love it. Okay, and then you know what I loved about the whole thing of when he was dropping all of like the seasons, the trailer intro, like not trailer intros, but the intros to the skins. I think
The skin intros are nice.
I think certain skins are gonna have their own intros. I hope you can mix and match with those. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool. See, that's what I was trying. Like, at first, I was like, are they just like highlight intros for like a specific one?
Yeah.
Or like you could use them for all of them. But then I realized like the Superior or not Spider-Man, Iron Man, he has like the nano things from the comic. So I think it is like specific to the skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like it's crazy to. I'm wondering what the like how good of a skin gets that kind of treatment. Like, is every skin gonna get an intro or like
I want to know if they're
only
gonna have
special
like
ones?
legendary skins, like gold legendary skins. Like that'd be so cool. Like maybe they have something special to them. But the superior Iron Man, when I saw that and it circles around
So
like
sick.
360, like just around his whole thing, and then just I was like, oh my god, what a character to drop that on. And then the Bagman, and then they like I was like at first I was like okay, it's cool that they're dropping the MCU skins, that's cool. Dude, I was so like we're so like underwhelmed on what it actually is. Like we're so much, I think we're in it for a huge surprise because they are literally like Thor curveballs Mjolnir, and then it just comes back to him, and it's just like his face. It's just like I'm just like, oh my god,
he's just staring at the camera, just mocking everybody.
Majestic as hell, dude. I was like, dude, like what? I was like, this looks. I swear to God, my reaction was I'm drooling at like how good that Thor really.
Yeah, see,
really
that's what I'm saying. Everything they were showing. I don't know why. I'm like playtest brained. Like every playtest, I'm like, this is the full game. This game is perfect. There's nothing they can do to improve on it.
There's no way they get better.
And then every playtest they'd add stuff, and I'd still just be like, no, this is where it ends. Surely, and then just like they show that, and they like quadruple the content. So I'm not like sure what to expect when it's out.
I think we've only seen like. I'm gonna be honest. If this is only 20, if we've only seen 20% through the betas, we're in for a ride. We're in for a massive ride.
What makes it so like insane to me is every developer just talks about it so nonchalantly, like, as if they aren't like adding a fourth of the size of content every time they talk about it. It's kind of wild.
Okay, so with that being said, what we didn't cover is also today's reveal of Punisher.
Oh yeah,
Punisher as a guy that likes to use Punisher. That's pretty fire, dude. He's got the over it. Okay, so it kind of reminds me of. I didn't actually take a super big pick at it. I glanced at it before we hopped on the call, and I'm like, oh, that's so sick. I didn't see where it originated from. I only got a glimpse, but it does kind of look like almost the there's a version of the Punisher that is where he gets a hold of War Machine's armor. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And he goes full, like, basically like War Machine Punisher, and it looks almost like that. And holy cow, dude, that was like He basically imagine. Okay, so it's like you have to take it like this: Spider-Man without the suit is already incredible, and then you give him an Iron Tech suit, Iron Man Tech suit, and it only makes him better, right?
Yeah.
Punisher is already an insane mercenary. Then you give him a War Machine suit that makes his job easier. Holy cow! Do you have me like, dude? He basically joyrided that thing, and he didn't even need it. I'm excited because that's what it looks like. I think that's not the one they're pulling from.
I think the one is the 2099 Punisher.
Oh, is it the 2099? It is the 2099.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yes, dude. Okay. Yeah. I actually have. I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm not gonna take it. I have it.
Oh, we know you have it.
I have it. I'm not capping. I'll bring it in for the next podcast just to kind of recap on it. But I do have 2099 Doom. I do have 2099 Punisher, and I have 2099. Actually, right in this case, you can't see it. My mic. It's right there, but I have first appearance of the 2099 Spider-Man, so I'm just flexing. But but yeah, so okay, so that's a thing. Yeah, it is 2099, huh? That's sick. Okay, and then so upon this recording, the Wakanda map.
Very, very, very beautiful map.
Dude,
insanely good map.
Wakanda land is here, dude. I'm gonna say it, Wakanda land. No, dude. Wakanda land. I've always said that.
Yeah.
Warrior Falls looks so good. I think
it's like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a later build of the game or something. The graphics looked insane. Like on that map.
I think is Conquest the game mode for the three capture points?
Conquest? I don't.
Is that the name of the game?
So?
I'm drawing a blank. We've played so much and we don't even know.
I know we played like hundreds of hours and we don't know what Conquest is.
I have almost around 500 hours into the game, technically, and I still don't know the names of certain things.
Yeah, I have like 600 and I couldn't even tell you what that mode is.
Yeah, so I got to be straight up on this. I think Wakanda level is going to be the 3-point capture, and Warriors Falls. Man, I'm juiced for that one. But the others. I mean, I guess there's even like a Shuri like Easter egg in like one of the trailers. Have you seen?
Yeah, there's a painting of Shuri.
There's a painting.
Oh, like a picture. Yeah.
She also has like her bed made next to her office.
I know. Okay. See, that's what I mean. This map, don't get me wrong. The other maps also like goated. Like insane detail, really good art. This one has so much like just things in it. Like it feels so well thought out.
I was really happy to see that though, because like it kind of shows like, hey, look, if this is like a Shuri's lab or whatever, like, and she's got her bed. I mean, she's hard at work, man. She's hard at work making Rivals great. So
yeah, she's in there. She's working.
She's working. She takes a little nap on the side, like, you know, a little bit of Albert Einstein over here.
I don't know if you saw. There's like just a little like thing in there with like the kitten tucked in, like a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it's a little tent.
Like the level of detail is so like goofy, but like good.
Yeah, dude. And then okay, so we also talked about this prior, but the statue in Warrior Falls. It moves. He like
it's like alive, or it's
like alive. That's so cool. I wonder if he can be destroyed.
That's what I was thinking about. I feel kind of evil just like blowing that thing up, but I'm pretty sure you can break it.
Watch it collapse, and he's just like on the side, like turning his head. Like
also, that you just kind of reminded me. That map has such interesting like terrain in terms of like for team fights.
Yeah,
it's such an oddly shaped map.
To be also frank though, the Odin's levels, like the you know Odin's garden, Odin's tomb, whatever that's called, and then like you know the throne palace, that actually has some interesting terrain as well. Like I mean, in terms of like big staircases on like Odin's like throne, right? Big staircase, beautiful. It really makes you feel like you're in like a palace. Here's his throne, and he can just watch over everyone like dancing in the ballroom. You know, I'm excited. There, shout outs to one of our friends. He kind of pointed this out during before this podcast, but I guess at the end there's like a quick flame that shoots up. I kind of want to put my predictions out there. I don't know what that is entailing. I'm assuming what it looks like is like the end, when like the victory happens, like the victory screen,
Yeah.
and like things kind of like these like random animations. That's what it looks like. But it looks almost like Heimdall's helmet, or maybe Surtur. Like, and I say this because Surtur has to do with fire, and there's fire shooting up.
Yeah.
But Surtur is actually the Marvel Snap current Battle Pass card right now.
It could have some weird tie-in
Correlations, yeah. And then dude, I'm juiced. Did you also, real quick, I know you don't play Marvel Snap, but did you see that Marvel Snap announced it's going to be doing a collab with Rivals?
Yeah, I did actually. I've seen some people be like confused on why, or like wondering if it's a good thing they're collabing with so many like things right on release. That is like a really good thing, and I hope people know that.
I think it's really cool. And you know what's funny is they have kept that, like, because there are people that data mine for Marvel Snap. They have kept that completely secret for a long time. Like, we just got this dropped on us, and we're like, yo! They are actually, real quick, they're actually giving us some. I think we're gonna get Luna as a card maybe, and that's so cool. Like, Luna Snow is
insanely cool.
Luna Snow is gonna be a card, and then I'm really excited for it, man. I think next season for that game is gonna be fun. The Marvel Rivals is gonna be a blast. And then I think there is one more topic that we'll cover, and it's new game modes. They announced new game modes, dude. Okay.
I'm curious about that.
What do you think?
Like, I think I don't know. There's a lot of different like game modes they can do, right? This is sound kind of funny. I'm happy they were starting with the good ones. Like, the ones that are in the game right now are very safe game modes. Like, everybody likes those.
Right.
Like, everybody likes the escort, and everybody likes like capture points.
Right.
Most people really like those. I feel like the only thing they're kind of missing is, you know how there was 2 CP in Overwatch?
Yeah.
I feel like if they had that, but a little more like fast pace, it would be a really good mode.
Okay. I'm just gonna say it, man. I want Black Panther soccer.
Yeah, honestly, yes, that too.
Infinite
I
dash
want
soccer.
a goofy. I know it's coming out in December. I want a goofy Christmas mode. Give me a goofy Christmas mode.
Decorate the Groot tree. Yeah.
Yes, where it's only Groots as trees, and Jeff is on their shoulders, and that's all the mode is.
What if it was? Yeah, that'd be kind of. Oh, you know what they could do? Super Soaker, Groot Wars.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
That would be so sick. Okay, well, you know what?
I'm honestly more excited for the goofy modes than I am like the real modes.
It's not. You know what? We're gonna say this. We're gonna be the first to create this, but this is gonna be the game mode I'm creating. I don't care if it's not a game mode. We're gonna play customs, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Groot Jeff 1v1s and Groot Rocket 1v1s. Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like how people play chicken in like the pool?
Yes, I'm telling you, we need to do this.
Yes, first one to kill Jeff, KO Jeff or KO Rocket. That's gonna be the thing to do, man. You just gotta just play Chicken Wars with Groot and Jeff. It's so fun.
See, that's gonna be beautiful. See, I want things like that.
That'd be great.
I know already they've been like pretty goofy. Like they're not afraid to be goofy with like the designs or like the way they just release things. I hope it stays that way.
Actually, real quick, after your Moon Knight, this is off topic. You remember how you were asking if Moon Knight can throw his Ankh on a wall?
Yeah.
I saw there was a time in one of the gameplays.
Oh yeah, you can.
You can, and that's
you can do
awesome.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm excited for game modes. I think obviously there's no shot that they don't make a Spider-Man Infinite Swing game mode. Like That is
No, they're going to.
That's
They're
1,000%. Like, that has to be a thing.
They're
like,
gonna make a mode where you have to race to the end. They're gonna do it.
Oh my god, can you imagine swinging through like the Loki payload map? First to
people are gonna make like time trials of swinging to the final point in one swing.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Okay, so like there's obviously new game modes. I hope that, you know what I do hope? I hope that they're not temporary. I hope that they do have like a section just for sandbox fun stuff. Like, you know, like Halo's had it. It's called the Action Sack playlist. Overwatch has it. It's called the Arcade. You know, Fortnite has creative mode. I would love it if they just have that separate category, just so that people can, you know, play the fun game modes. There's always a sub community just lured into that. Like, I think that'd be fantastic. I think that'd be healthy.
Yeah, I think that'd be great if they kept them.
It's super healthy. I think that'd be so good. I'm just excited, honestly. I one of the first things that I'm gonna be doing when this game comes out, and I hope you join me, is we're going to. I'm not gonna say it yet because I don't want anyone taking the idea. But do you remember the thing that I wanted to do with you guys, all like you, Surfer, and all that? I wanted to do that for the the beta. We didn't get a chance to do it. I don't want to say it, but I want to be the first to do it.
No, you gotta gatekeep it.
Okay. We won't spoil it. We'll keep this as like a little fun surprise. But you're down to do that with me, right? You're still down?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is gonna be fantastic. Dude, new game modes. I feel like a kid. Like, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, Chris. It's not even Thanksgiving. It's not even Thanksgiving. These guys, bravo, man. I am as happy as like as a Christmas Story Red Ryder. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the kid getting the Red Ryder BB gun at the end of it. Like,
this is like my perfect ending.
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna shoot my eye out on launch. I'm just getting so excited, dude. I love that movie.
I do want to say it again. This is setting an insane standard.
It is. This is not heard of.
Like what they're doing is like fat. Like, it's full of like so many things that like I don't know what to compare it to.
Oh, you know what he did say? Also, and he said an ever updating. He said like something like an ever ending, like a consistently updated shop as well. He said that.
Oh my gosh! Wait, you just remind me.
Yeah.
Fortnite. We are getting that.
We're getting the level of Fortnite.
To me, that screams Fortnite shop. Like,
yes, dude. We're getting. He said, or an ever ending, like I don't know what the words he said exactly was, but it consists basically from what it sounded, a consistent, updated shop,
like rotating shop.
Yes,
skins.
Yes, that is what we had an episode. I think it was like episode maybe 8, or I think it was episode 7 of the podcast.
Yeah,
we had a whole episode on the monetizations, things that we wanted. If you haven't, please check that episode out. That episode was one of our funnest that we ever had.
Yeah, that one was fantastic.
We got to do another one of those. That was a blast. Maybe next time. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna hand pick it. I would love to have the Rivals guy on for that episode. Rivals guy, I know you're watching. Yeah. Please come back. Let's do that episode where we have a full monetization wish list again. That's my pick, Chris. You can pick whoever you want for that. That's my draft pick right there, dude. I love to have him on.
You're putting into our video.
I love interacting with him on some of his community posts. He's just full on in, and I love that guy right now. He's probably like my favorite content creator right now for this game.
He's so silly. I love him.
I love it, dude.
He's so funny.
And shout outs to him. I'm gonna quick shout out his Doctor Strange video. Oh my god, with Boger.
Yeah,
bro, I loved that guy. The game's not even out yet. We can't even do anything yet, and that guide was great.
All we can do is practice it in our head, but it's a great guide.
Yeah, dude, a super good guide. But yeah, basically they said ever updating shop. I
That
mean,
was
this
actually really big to me as well. Yeah, I forgot. I almost forgot about that. That is like, I think, because it's like how they mentioned it earlier. They literally worded it like scheme, like no pay to win scheme. So like they're definitely like they're really aware.
yeah.
Like
I
like that's
I
such an aware thing to say.
I'll be honest, dude. This is the most like this is I'm just happy. Like the standard, the bar that they have set. Now
Yeah.
all they have to do is follow through. That's it. At this point,
Yeah.
we are at
Yeah.
the finish line, and they just need to follow through. Oh, actually, they also dropped that it's going to be a 60 frame server tick rate.
Which is big.
Huge, bro.
That is very big. That
I,
is like most games,
I like a
like
20 or 30.
COD gets 20.
Yes, dude. Like, woo. Dude.
Like if like COD gets 20 and people like play it the way they do, imagine 60 on Rivals.
That's like, if I'm right, I think Valorant's really really high.
Yeah,
But
Valorant's like 1 like 100 something. Yeah.
660 is like, I'm down, dude. Are you kidding me?
That's for
That's
the
why.
start.
That's
It's
why the
fine.
game feels so good. I realized that, like, even like in other regions,
Even
the
on
game,
ping, yeah.
yeah, even on ping, it was still like I didn't. Although, like, I had my fair share of, like, oh, this is super laggy or this is delayed. Like everyone, you're gonna
Yeah.
have that. It's to be expected when you play at like 120. But I've never played a game like 100 plus ping and still enjoyed myself. Like that's just not a thing. That's not a thing. Like you don't.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
They have been really good with that as well cuz like most of the people I play with are either not from where I am most of the time, and the game it runs like fine. Like actually, I when I'm like playing, it's not like a detriment. Like I'm not lagging. I'm not like
Right. Right.
rubber banding. It's like completely fine.
Yeah. I mean, throughout my entire play test through the alpha and beta, I I couldn't even recall even my game. My game never crashed, like ever. Like it never crashed. I know there were some handfuls, and that's gonna happen, because not everyone's computer like
Mhm.
is,
Yeah.
not everyone has the budget to buy a good computer. But I never really had
Yeah, I
really
never had any like performance issues.
only with the Doctor Strange portals. But to be fair,
Okay, wait,
that-
wait. I do remember there would be certain times in the alpha where 5 people would ult at once and the game would start imploding into itself because it couldn't handle it.
But to be fair though, that is some next level. Like the fact that they even put that into a game.
Yeah, that
That
mechanic itself is wild.
the fact they even got it right, like, and they fixed it like after the alpha to the beta, like for the
Yeah,
most
they
part.
did. Yeah.
Like that shouldn't be as good as it is. Like to add an additional movable camera as a actual like ability on a character, and then jump through it is like,
And
how
it carried
did you
the
do?
physics.
Yeah, dude. Like it carries, like it changes, and like I just know that I can't wait to use more Doctor Strange teleports with like Scarlet ults, Iron Man ults, Punisher turrets. I can't wait to do stuff like that, man. That stuff
Yeah.
is just screaming fun content. The one thing that I do want more than anything is transparency on nerfs and balances. I know that they announced that they had changed some things in the past. They didn't give us exact numbers. If
Yeah,
they
to
could,
be fair, I think they already said they're trying to get better with that. I remember the original issue was just some translation errors. Like the translation was like not clear because they'd be like, we changed Iron Man. Like changed would mean a buff, and then they'd be like, we tweaked Hulk, and tweak
Yeah.
would be like a nerf. But they don't
okay.
say nerf or buff.
Speaking of languages and regions, so they announced, like, what did they announce? Like 18 servers?
Or I think
I don't know the
yeah,
number.
something insane.
US gets 3 servers. We get West Coast, a Mid Coast,
Which is really good.
yeah, Mid Coast, Central, and then we get a West Coast, a Central, and an East. Awesome.
Right?
I'm kind of bummed out. It's not my hometown. Most games usually have a server in my hometown.
Yeah.
And I usually get like 4 ping in games. I had like 6 to 7 ping during the beta. I just want to put that out there. I had like, I mean, that's insane ping, by the way.
I was getting. I mean, I live in the U.S. and I was getting like 60 ping in Japan, so I could. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, so that
I'm
was
fine with whatever. Just give me the game.
yeah, but they also announced I think 18 language support?
Or it was 12 different languages, I think, or
Something like
so maybe
it was a
it was
high
it was a really
number.
high for the starting amount, like for
Yeah,
the support, which is really good.
and he
That's a
said
really good thing.
starting. He didn't say we're releasing it with this many support. No, he said starting, and I think they're going to be updating that more and more and more. That's
Yeah, and
awesome.
I think they said the same thing for the voiceovers as well. They started
Yeah,
with English, Chinese, and Japanese, which is
that's awesome.
that's for starting because you got to think about that's starting for every character.
I don't think that's a
So
hard
that's cool.
I don't think that's a hard implication at all to add. Like I think like if I'm wrong about this, I'm just gonna guesstimate based on no knowledge on this. This is purely I'm guessing they could probably do all like more languages like in a month and just be like, all right, here's a game, here's it in this language now. It's
Yeah,
like,
I think the only hard
okay.
part is finding like the VAs, right? Like the voice actors.
Yeah, I mean, the voice actors for English are
Phenomenal.
actual. No, they're the
Yeah,
like
they
actual
are well known.
voice.
Yeah, they're the ones for the actual characters, like Iron
Yeah,
Man.
like the ones for specific versions. Like so, yeah, Iron Man. It seems like that's the same actor from like the animated series, right?
Yeah, and
Like
Spider-Man from the game, the PS5
Spider-Man the
or
game, and
Sony game.
everyone loves that guy. You know, okay. Actually, fun fact: if they do ever, this is actually I don't know if you knew this, but did you know that one of the voice actors for Wolverine, if they ever have Wolverine, they already have the voice actor. Did you know that it's like one of the voice actors for the guys in Zombies?
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Which
so
guy?
the guy that did one of the animated Wolverine voices, he plays the American soldier.
Oh, wait, are you talking about Tank Dempsey?
Yeah, he does Tank Dempsey. I didn't
Wait,
know
that's
that.
that's who's gonna do him?
Yeah, so the guy I think for X-Men Evolutions, if they ever do add Wolverine, I mean, I would
Oh yeah, I
love
guess that
him.
makes sense. That's who it would be. Yeah.
I would love for him to be. I would love for him to be a voice actor for that. That like, could you imagine?
I just want to hear Tank Dempsey say "bub."
I'm just okay. I'm gonna do my impression. I know you don't care for it, but I'm just being
All
like,
right, all right.
It's basically like he's like, I just want to see Wolverine run through the map and go, get out of my way, bub. I just
See,
want
that's what
to.
I'm saying. I'd love. I say this. I say this every time, and I love it so much. Give me more of these strange interactions of these weirdos talking to each other that never would have in the first place.
Could you imagine like Wolverine talking to like someone like Jeff?
See, that's what I'm saying. Jeff would just be like, and then Wolverine would be like, "Get out of my way, bum." Then it's like, what is happening here?
He's gonna be like, I'm gonna have fish sticks for breakfast.
Yeah,
That'd
see,
be
I
so
want more things like
crazy.
that.
That would be really cool. I would love for him to I don't know. I know he's not like I think not the X-Men 97 actor, but I know he has voiced. I know that guy has voiced Wolverine in the past. If they're ever going to add Wolverine, and he is one of the most like voted for characters, like him, I think like
Oh yeah, he is a complete fan favorite.
yeah,
Like,
I mean Marvel Snap, even Marvel Snap alone, like did you know they actually buffed that card in that card game? Not even for a logical. They buffed
did
him.
they?
They buffed that card in the beginning of the game purely, and their reasoning was because of his popularity. That was it.
I mean, you know what? Just at that point, fair play.
Dude,
if you just come out right, if you outright just come out and say we buffed him because people love him, just you have my support.
they buffed him and Venom purely because like they were literally just like, dude, like we're just gonna buff him because people love him and we just want to see him played more. And I was like, that is the most honest, best take I've ever seen from a developer. But yeah, please, devs, if you guys hear us, bring Wolverine to the game. I'd love to see Wolverine go toe to toe with so many. Like, I want to see him.
And please make him 4 feet tall.
Dude, if they brought him into the game, could you imagine a Venomized Wolverine?
Oh, that'd be so cool.
That would be so cool. They had it in the game
and the Spider-Man game, yeah.
Web of Shadows. I played the crap out of that game. And when
you know the scene where he pulls him in half?
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do in game.
You played that game? You played it?
Yeah.
One of the greatest Spider-Man games ever created.
It is an insanely good game.
I got into a huge argument because my friend was like, no, that's not the best. I'm like, that easily had the best combo system. It had 40 moves in between the wall.
They got to think about, especially for the time it came out.
Yeah. Okay, dude, for the Xbox 360, Web of Shadows, hands down, one of the best story Spider-Man games. 40 combos in between normal Spider-Man and then 40 combos for symbiote Spider-Man. And you get wall combos, 40 different wall combos, 40 different aerial combos, and 40 different ground combos for each character. That's so much.
That is like insane.
And you could interchange between symbiote and Spider-Man in between. That was such a good game. But yeah, so it pleased, and I wasn't expecting in that game to get like a symbiote Spider-Man at all. Like I was not expecting. I was like, wait, hold on here.
Let alone a Wolverine.
Let alone a Wolverine. Yeah. So yes, please, NetEase, hear us. We're gonna manifest this one. Wolverine needs to come.
Yeah.
Dude.
Plus, it's Wolverine. Whether he comes in at the start or not, he's gonna be in the game.
If Wolverine. Okay, if we can manifest 8 maps, we can manifest Wolverine. It's gonna happen. It's a given. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's Marvel. It's Marvel. They have already delivered so much. Why would they hold back on something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
they wouldn't.
I think right now they got a good groove going. Like I think they know what the people are liking and what the people aren't liking. Because they're only saying things I love for the past month. So I think they're in the right headspace for like in terms of what they want to release.
I was so wrong. And we're going to wrap this up pretty much pretty soon here. But I was so wrong. I was like, dude, I hope they don't just announce a skin. But even the skins have been so juicy. I'm just so happy. Who else do we have left? We've got Hela. We've got
just Captain America, Bucky.
Oh my God. If they save those for the best for last, dude, I'm just saying, dude. I need those.
I'm honestly really excited to see Caps.
I want to see Cap.
I want to see what they do with him.
They better give me an MCU skin. Everyone's getting an MCU skin. If I don't get a Chris Evans MCU skin, I'm flipping my table, dude.
Okay, if those buns aren't perked up on that skin, I got scammed. I want my money back.
I will spend top dollar. I will spend my Christmas money.
I will pre-order that skin.
I will. And you know what? Actually, I hope they do actually create a somewhat Founders Edition of the game. I know the game is a free-to-play game, but I do hope they have a Founders Edition bundle of some sort. That would be awesome. I would.
Oh yeah, like a starter pack thing.
I don't
something like that. Yeah.
Even though they're coming out with a battle pass, like obviously for season 0, I want a Founders Edition. I just want something of that nature. I want to support the developers. This is a game worth spending the money for skins. And if you don't want to spend the money, that's fine. There's gonna be whales. There's gonna be Jeff Whales. Oh
yes.
Jeff, we didn't even cover it. Jeff got himself a skin.
Oh yeah, the pink dolphin.
He looks like the incognito mode. I was like, dude, he looks like a little mascot. He looks like a walking parade. Like a walking parade.
Such a goofy character.
I had a friend asking me too. Like, you know, I hope that they make Jeff better, and I'm like, dude, if they don't change him on launch, he's busted.
They don't know what they're signing up for saying that.
Yeah, man. What they did to Jeff, I can only imagine how the things are gonna go for the game. So, Chris, I think that covers about it, right?
I think that's it.
Are we holding back?
That was
anything?
a lot. I know. There's a lot of new stuff.
Well, if this is what from 1 week to the next, this was a lot to cover. I do anticipate we're probably not gonna have as much go on the next episode, just because the roadmap is just a juicy form of content. I mean,
yeah, I think they were. That was nice of them just to give us that huge that was a big drop of stuff.
18 days away And I'm assuming in those 18 days, we're going to get maybe 2 characters to talk about next week, maybe 2 or 3. And that's a lot still. We'll get some characters potentially. We'll probably get another map reveal maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say some good things to look forward to is like for sure the maps. Like I think they're gonna release the maps before, like how they did Wakanda, before the game's out fully. So look forward to that. Look forward to I think the characters.
Chris,
They've been sneaking characters in the trailer, so I'd keep my eyes out.
Yeah, they have unintentionally been doing some of that. Real quick, Chris, I want to give you a congratulations. I'm not gonna say it because you don't want to know yet, but congratulations on your YouTube channel, man. It's been doing phenomenal, and I'm very proud to see the growth of what you've been doing. I'm very, very, very proud of you, man. Your channel is skyrocketing, and not only is it doing well, but Chris, you're able to do it in a nice, fun niche. And for those that don't know, Chris's channel, he focuses so much more on the laughing, fun perspective while still being a top 500 beta player. I mean, our whole group is we have a whole group of just really solid players, but Chris is a phenomenal player, and still while being a competitive player, his laughter that he brings to the table is I'm kind of
I can't do it while silly, I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna be really honest, dude. I'm genuinely jealous of you. You have a really good knack for finding the funny in situations, and you're able to like really like hone it. You help me out a little bit, but you're naturally like good at like, I'm gonna call you like, you're almost like the Seinfeld of like, or like, no, you're like the Office of like YouTube Marvel rival content, because like your cold opens, your cold opens are legendary. They're really, really fun, and I really enjoy just watching the cold opens purely. Like if I need a good laugh, I'm just gonna watch your cold opens, and your your hooks and cold opens are awesome. I think they're great. I think you're doing phenomenal. I'm really excited to see what's to come of your channel, and I'm really excited to see what this game is going to behold. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Chris, you guys. This guy is going to be 2025's future blow-up superstar, rookie sensation of the year. I mean, look at his profile. He still refuses to use a camera. He's going to be using a camera pretty soon.
Working on it, by the way.
Yeah, he's working on it.
Working on it.
It's hard enough for me every week. Hey, Chris, you can use a camera? No. I'm like, I'm going to have to talk to this cat in a suit.
He's forced to look at this little cat.
I hate you so much.
I mean, the cat be looking dapper though. Look at him.
It does look. It's a nice, sophisticated, stoic cat. Yeah. Speaking of cats, I went dog sledding in Alaska, so I got to be around a bunch of dogs.
Speaking of cats, dogs.
Yes, I saw a bunch of dogs, and dogs, they don't like cats. Okay, so a Marvel rival that. All right. But with that being said, you guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Chris's channel. His will be in the description. Please leave a comment below. What is the most favorite part of this podcast that you guys want to see? Also, real quick, on game release, I think, and we haven't completely talked about this between me and Chris yet, but I will be doing gaming events, fun showcase things. I would love to do a fun collaboration with Chris. Maybe we can do some kind of fun tournaments for you guys. Chris, you're going to be doing tournaments too, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be setting up a good amount of tournaments on my own. I do want to do like a bunch of fun game modes, scrims, everything like that.
That'd be really fun. You let me know if you need any help, man. I've run hundreds of tournaments in my time, and there's no better man that on a bracket than to have your boy Chaos Pro help you with that. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We're gonna see you guys next Monday. We release these every Monday at 6 a.m. Yeah, leave a comment below. Let us know what your favorite part was, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye.